again. I have some more ideas on the last video that I just posted. It's taking its time to upload. And someone who don't know how to love, faking of loving another who loves deeply. You know, and the woman is very dried and emotional. You can't even cry. You can pull eyelashes. You can anything you can do to the individual. She cannot laugh. She cannot. She show her teeth when she smiled. She cannot laugh. She will chuckle and smile a little bit harder, but you will take it for laughter. This is someone I know for all my 51 years. It is about the individual who has been bewitched by her. First of all, when there is love, there is no need for witchcraft. There is no need for love spell when there is love. So a man cannot know when a woman is doing love spell on them. Why do I feel everything that they do on me and somebody else with ability, or maybe they just choose to ignore it? In most situations, I don't care how much the person may have feel for me or love me, but as long as I know that there is witchcraft involved, I am gone. If I know that someone is doing witchcraft or like love spell on me to love them, I am gone once I find out. Because if you can choose to do love spell, then when you don't love anymore, when you don't feel, you don't want to be with that person anymore, then it's gonna be no longer love spell, it's gonna be a death spell. Therefore, once I know there is love spell involved, I'm gone. Well, honey, trust and believe. Your face is in some type of blood. Your picture, the face, is in some type of blood, and one might be buried somewhere. Okay? This is not right. If you don't love the individual, let the person go. Even if you have a child by them. Even if, I mean. The baby is to hold on to the man. Really? Why women do that? Having children just to tie down a man. This is exactly how people end up in bad marriages, because they fake and they do love spell on the other one to make them want them. I've never done this, I'll never do it. If somebody did it on me, there are something I may do to make them pay. But I will not make a love spell to make somebody love me. No. There was somebody that tried love spell even before he met me. No, I didn't do love spell back. This individual didn't even love me. All I know is that he was paid $10,000 to get rid of me with witchcraft. Oh, he hit me with the powder really, really bad. Because my son, my second son, ended up stepping on it first. And you should see what happened in his legs. Listen, because of all the things that he's done, I took a candle one time, reverse it. It doesn't really have to be a black candle. It can be a white one, and then you reverse it. Once you reverse it, it's like you cut the top, you make it the back, and then you make another wick appear from the bottom. Then it becomes a reverse. So from there, you have the charcoal, you make powder with it. I'm not telling people to go do it, but you gotta have a reason, because try not to harm people. Try not to do it as you are the first offender. No. Okay, so when with the charcoal you make the powder with, and then you roll if you have patchouli oil, you roll it over the candle. You know, patchouli, everybody know it's an enhancer. It makes it happen, work faster. The same way people who do voodoo, the things like this, what do? They use coffee instead of patchouli, because some people in Haiti might not even know patchouli. All right, I am not teaching witchcraft now. Remember, this is my life story. I testify what I have done. I confess my sin. Okay, so now, when with 3 needles, you light up the candle. With 3 needles, you place one, and then you talk. You say your words. I'm not gonna say it because I'm not telling people to go do it. And then you turn the candle, you place the second one. You say what you need to say. Then you turn the candle again, you put the 3rd needle, and then you say what you have to say. Listen, it's like you call in that person. Within an hour, that person is coming to your house. Within an hour. And that person might not wait for a car, might not wait for a bus. He's gonna walk towards your house. I did it once, and then within an hour, I heard my name, Ketsia. I heard my name outside the window. When I look, it was him. Listen, don't do bad to people. I only did it because of what he had done. Later on, I let him go. But I showed him that if I want him, I can make him come to me. I hope you guys understand. It's a testimony. At that time, I was not praying to God. I was initiated in esoteric class, so I was just doing my thing. And I do my best not to attack nobody, and I'll never attack. Yes, I will defend myself. Okay. So, somebody who can't even love, her emotion is dead. She's dry. Pretend to love somebody. Even the baby was to tie him when he's tied with her, so that man will never go to the partner that was assigned to him. So if someone refuses to understand, there is no love. The woman doesn't love him. It's the money, because she gets money from him. Whatever money that he gives, she uses it for witchcraft. To petty the same woman that the man is supposed to meet. So now that man keeps making plans behind the chosen one, back, with the one that is pushing her to the ground. So hold on. Why men cannot know when they are being bewitched? If you cannot say no for sex, once the person calls you up, you have to go get it. You know what that means? That means you are bewitched by the witch. Something simple. I heard from my ex-husband. He said an old man told them to do that. What happened? He's married to me, right? But he's never in the same house with me because he's for the street. He ended up being with a woman, happened to be a witch. I don't know why every third party, a man with me, always end up being a witch. I don't know why. Ended up being with a witch, and then the witch, by midnight, he always feel to go to the lady. So he told the old man that. The old man said, easy peasy, this is what you do. Go to the store, buy a AAA. AAA battery is very small. Get a AAA battery, but buy the pack with the 2. Not 3, not 4, not 5, not 1. The pack with 2. Now they twin, right? So every time she called you to come, open the battery pack, put one battery in a drawer in your house or in your room, anywhere in your house, and then place one in your pocket, anywhere, any pocket. Now what does that do? Once you do that, remember the batteries came in one pack. It's like they don't want to be without the other. Because when you buy them, don't you put them in the same device together? Therefore, those batteries don't want to be alone. The one that you left at home will pull the battery that is in your pocket. Therefore, when the lady thinks you're going to be there all night, that battery at home pull you back. Therefore, you go back to your house. This is something that I will tell a married man to do. Whenever you feel another woman would want you to be cheating and keep cheating and keep cheating with them, I will tell you to do that. Because that will keep you out of trouble. The other battery that you leave in your house will pull you back. Now, when I'm talking about this, my buddy, if you're listening to this, don't you know you've been locked in a, how you call it, those lock, the ones, lock. They lock you with the key inside the lock. Hey, I am telling you, I didn't even know exactly who was locked inside that lock. I removed all the lock and threw them away. The one that I saw that was kind of with the key inside of it, I removed the key. The key was a set of 3. A set of 3. I removed the 3 keys from behind the lock, and then I throw it away. Honey, this woman, and I'm talking about this because I find it in her closet. The closet, the house, there is her closet and there is another door in between other closets. I remove the 3 keys and then I threw away the locks. I find many locks. I find a pack of 4 tiny locks. One was missing. Listen, free yourself. You've been bewitched by a witch. There is no love. The only time a woman would have a lock with 3 keys at the bottom of it and then the lock, They lock in somebody not to move and go nowhere. Listen, you keep making plans to move in with a witch that bewitch you in order for you not to move into or walk into your purpose with the divine contract. And also, that person keeps telling you lies about the divine partner in order for you to distrust her, not to trust her. That's why that is how you ended up with a covenant contract marriage, because you want to make sure that person stays. And the decision was made according to what that witch told you about that divine partner. And again, it's your business. But if you don't know, maybe somebody needs to tell you. You've been locked. Now that I don't go to that house no more, I don't know if she got another lock and do it over. But the one that I found, I removed the 3 keys from the lock and I threw it away. Every single lock that I find, I took all the packs and I threw them away. The ones that I find that were locked, I unlock them. The ones that I find unlocked, I lock them. Just to simply to undo whatever was done with them. I am telling you, I have my 3 children witness to that. Now I know that it was you that was locking those locks. Therefore, I untied you already, unless she do it again. Therefore, nobody loves you in that place. That place, I'm not saying nobody, period. I'm saying the 2 women there, the mother and the daughter, there is no love. And someone like you who love to laugh and make people laugh, how you really feel being next to somebody who can't really laugh? I don't get it. This woman simply don't want you to be with your divine partner, because especially all the videos you've been making, you giving her everything, you doing this, you doing that. The jealous and envious woman don't want her to have any of that. And how you be with somebody who actually practice witchcraft every day? How can you be with someone who practices witchcraft every day? From another master Mason, he told me Mason kind of like women that are in church. So, how you be with someone that practices witchcraft every day? It's on a daily basis. Every day. At night, it's many times. And a shifter. Oh, I'm through with this. I'm through with this. Look in her purse. She has a big bag she carries everywhere. Look into it. She always has some witchcraft oil in it. Always. She sprinkled them on the street as she walked. She's just not normal. She just like to harm others. One day I'll take my time and make a video with all the pictures that I have taken when I was there, when she was planting witchcraft oils on the floor, in the kitchen, the hallway. Sometimes, they even put them on the couch and the gray chair that my mom used for massage. Because I used to sleep on that gray chair. And then my daughter was sleeping on the couch. And my 2 sons were on the floor in the living room. Do you know what they did? They lied and say that they having a visitor that cannot see too many people in the apartment. For us to leave every time when they tell us that. Do you know, when we get back, we leave. The first time we left, we wait at the park for them. And then from the park, when we walk back home, to sleep on the gray chair, I couldn't sleep. For the kids to sleep on the floor, they couldn't because they put things, witchcraft powder or oil. I think they kind of mop it on the floor so we wouldn't see. But we know because we could not sleep. Our skin, something creeping in the body, something. So it's like something biting, like it's like that you. It's like you lay on the anthill. So what we did the second time, we carry all of our clothing with us. And then I bought a spray, I make something. Every time I go back there, I ended up spraying the chairs before I sit on them. When they realize that I picture them out, they don't tell us to go to leave the house anymore. We stayed there for 4 months. 4 months of walking on witchcraft oil. I have pictures. One time I will take my time and make a videos with all the witchcraft pictures. One time. You've been bewitched, buddy. You've been bewitched. And something tells me there is something inside somewhere, and it's due to that bewitchment. In Haiti, they call it charm. Honey, you've been charmed not to get with your divine partner. And they keep lying. While they're doing those bewitchment, they keep lying to you in order for you not to trust her. And it's all lies. They don't know that woman. It was always a push and pull, push and pull. Nobody knows me. Nobody. And that covenant marriage with the recognition step is what holding us apart. So they use something against you in order not to meet with the woman Jesus. And again, I explained that many times on comments. It's all on you. All on you. That's how badly the person doesn't love you, because she witnessed watching you cry for that woman. And she's still pettying you to stay close in order for you to give up on your mission. I remember one time you say you don't play with your mission. Well, actually, I don't think it's true, because they getting you into a house with you this way. Once you move in with her, you won't be able to move on like this until police are called, issues, accusation and things like that. Good luck.